Hola Tango aficionados. I'm Christy and I'm coming to you today from my home studio in San Francisco, California that I call Christy's Tango Loft. So here we are, and what better time to practice tango with your kitchen counter. I want to thank Wayne and all the folks at Dance Vision for making these live feeds possible. And today we're going to have an opportunity to see some creative ways that we can make our dance at the kitchen counter creative, interesting, and technically efficient. One of the focuses of today will be to work on Foward Ocho and how a great Foward Ocho will really make for great boleos, either back boleo or forward boleo. So we'll take a closer look at that before we start putting together our kitchen counter tango. So, Foward Ocho. This Foward Ocho will be more in a slightly open embrace with your partner, not thinking of a close embrace at this time, but more of a long step with larger music and a longer step in the Foward Ocho. So let's go to the kitchen counter and see how we practice the Ocho. Okay, here it is. So what we want to do first is to practice a great technique. Remember, the kitchen counter is your partner, so you actually will be facing like this, both hands on the counter. But I'll turn around and face you just to explain a couple of things. First is we want to relax the knees before we go. Stretch the free leg, which will be the one closest to your partner or the counter. We're going to extend the foot forward either with a heel lead or toe lead. This is a stylistic choice for you all. So as you go out, we're going to then take a little further push from the back leg to get a little more extension. The knee is bent for a very short period of time. We're going to arrive on a straight leg, and in this moment we're going to then soften the knee and start to spiral the body from the top down to the bottom. In other words, the shoulders go first as we soften the knee, the hips follow, and notice the inside edge of my right foot or my back foot is still on the floor. I have not allowed it to turn the wrong way. Inside edge on the floor, and the feet are the last thing to come around. I would do the same on the other side. Extend out, make a little step up onto a straight leg, soften the knees, and spiral the action. There we go again. And we can keep repeating this, play your favorite music, and just practice the ochos for a while. Now notice this position right here. This is the position we want to remember. This very position with the inside edge of the back foot on the floor, just before spiraling around. You'll notice that when we do a back boleo, those boleos typically come from the back ocho, right? So back ochos, as we reach back with the leg furthest away from the counter, the free leg is the right foot here, and then the left foot. Typically what happens is the leader stops us in this position before completing the next ocho. So here we are with all of our weight on the right foot, and the leader turns the direction or changes the direction for us, which creates the boleo. And this twerking action is very extreme and looks exactly like the technique of the Foward Ocho. Do you know why? Because it is exactly the same. So if you know how to do a really good Foward Ocho technique, this boleo will be perfect. I'll explain one more time. So here we have Foward Ocho, twerking action on that side. Foward Ocho, twerking action on this side. Now let's add just a little rebote here, little rebound to go into our back ochos. And notice here when the leader stops the follower in this position, the technique is exactly the same. We'll do it again from here, little rebote, back ocho, and now the same on the other side, twerking in that back boleo. Now some of you might think of the boleo as a movement which is in the air. There are boleos in the air, and they're fantastic, but the technique lies in the boleo on the floor. And to get to a good high boleo, we must first perfect the boleo on the floor, which is much more useful because we never want to kick someone and we're in a crowded dance floor. So boleos on the floor are the way to go. So if we have back ocho, boleo, Foward Ocho, Foward Ocho, little rebote, back ocho, boleo. We have a nice little kitchen counter dance there. And if you like, you can always lift this boleo and create the high boleo. It's the same thing here Always keeping this leg behind the other leg, never that way. Always behind as you spiral around, arriving with the feet collected and the free foot beveled. So always remember in all of your collections, this position, free foot beveled or rolled onto the inside edge of the shoe. Now, we also have a perfect forward boleo coming from this great technique that we just practiced. So we're torquing in the forward ocho, we're coming around, and the leader turns our direction the other way. And we have a beautiful forward boleo. Same thing on the other side. Torquing, coming around, the leader changes the direction, and we have a nice forward boleo. I'll do it a little slower for you. Slow motion, coming up, and the leader turns, my foot goes up, and comes down to collection, making sure that I don't get in the way of the leader, for obvious reasons. Now, we have a really nice little exercise here that we can put together to practice the technique. And I'll do it for you all together one more time. So we have forward ochos, back ochos. We have forward boleos and back boleos. And if we put that all together, it's a great exercise. So let's do it. We go here, forward ocho, for example. You can use your rebote to change the direction. Back ochos. Stop the back ocho and return to forward ocho perhaps. This is all improvised, no particular patterning. And from the forward ocho, you can come around and do the forward boleo, which then returns you to a back ocho. Back ocho, back boleo, you can even do it in the air if you like. Forward ocho, forward ocho, forward ocho, forward boleo perhaps. Back ocho, rebote, anytime you like to change the direction. The little rebound or rebote is a nice way to change the direction. Forward ocho, forward boleo, back ocho, back boleo. Now, with all of that, you could add anything else you like, anything you feel like doing that will work at your kitchen counter, and especially embellishments. One of my favorite ones is the rouleau. So let's take a look at this now. As we go out into the forward ocho, we're going to make a half moon with the free leg. So instead of collecting like you're always told to do, we're going to just take the foot and create a big circle on the floor. My position finally is here with the thighs together and the right foot turned out. Here we are. Now just for starters, use the hips to turn and turn your body 180 degrees with the upper body still facing your partner. We'll do it only on that side, since that is the open side of the embrace and the most common side to use this embellishment. So we're going out here, half moon with the leg, twist the hips and collect the feet. Now, once you can go to the next level, what you can do is add a little rouleau, a little curly cue, there with the feet. Here it is. Step forward with the left, half moon with the right, curly cue. Yes, so I'm going to do it for you on this side too, just so you can see the curly cue. So if we go out here, and we take a half moon here, then the curly cue will be on this side. Notice that the leg starts to make a circle, but from the knee down. So circle and around. This is the position that we're looking for. So once again, it gets much easier with the kitchen counter, or you can use a high back chair as well if you don't have room in your kitchen. So once again, out with the left foot, half moon with the right, keeping your embrace towards your partner or on the counter, circle around and in. Now you can really make that your own, because you might want to add more circles perhaps, or get a little fancier with it, like up and then forward. And you can start to add other embellishments, like a little rouleau here after the forward ocho. Here, tuck in front. Make sure the circle is on the side of your foot, not too far out, right here. And we go to the back ocho, maybe a little amagi. This is a little fake step right there. The one that I like to do is a little flick, and then a touch. Amagi or flick, especially from the open side of the embrace. Amagi. Amagi, you can circle the foot here, making little lapis as you come around. Whatever embellishments you choose to add must be inspired by the music, the beautiful music of Argentine tango. So we're going to put it all together with one song. This song will be from the fabulous group Romantica Milonguera from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and their song Bomboncito. And we're going to just put together the things, the technique we talked today in a very simplistic way first, and then kind of get going with whatever the music inspires you to do. So I encourage you, especially at this time, to get together with your kitchen counter and your favorite tango song and enjoy some dancing. We will all be dancing together again before long, I'm sure.
Todas las noches son puras de mi vida, brillando tu querer. Por eso le amo sentir mi mirada, mis ansias de andar en ti. Por el beso endulzó mi jornada, mi bomboncito solo te sé decir, déjame que te diga despacito. Bomboncito, bomboncito, dueña de mi corazón, una vez más de emoción, repetiré la canción milagro de tu amor y de mi amor. Que te diga despacito, bomboncito, bomboncito, dueña de mi corazón. ¿Cómo decirte lo mucho que te quiero? Que vivo tan solo como así da gusto sentirse prisionero si eres cárcel, tu abrazo Déjame que te diga despacito, bomboncito, bomboncito, de mi corazón.
Thanks so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you'll check out all of the Argentine tango videos at dancevision.com. We have a lot of new ones. Lots of great dancers have joined me and George Garcia on these series of videos, such as Eduardo Salcedo from Buenos Aires, Marcelo Molina, he's in Fresno, California, but originally from Argentina as well. We have Ney Mello in New York City, and we have the fabulous Maxi and Raquel, who are also from Buenos Aires, and you'll be seeing them as well on these live feeds. I want to ask all of you to like me on my Facebook page. You'll see some information about that in the chat lines, and also follow me on Instagram. I would love to be in touch. Thank you so much again. Stay safe.